This is lesson 9 on my playlist on YouTube. This is a free art education curriculum walking the adult through, and then there is a lesson directly after, usually a slideshow, and then the hands-on part on the playlist under kindergarten art curriculum, something like that title. So this is Kandinsky Paint to Music. There's a slideshow beforehand. These are 40-minute classes. I have usually 5 minutes in between classes and around 24, 25 kids in a class. So we talk about the artist Kandinsky. We have talked about him before in the concentric circle project where we talk about no peekaboo coloring. So it's kind of like a review and seeing what they remember. So we talk about what is art. Everything is art. It's more than that, but that's like the essential thing that we're trying to hit on is everything is art. I am art. You are art. We are art. Everything is art. Who is an artist? Artists are makers. Artists make things. They make pizza. They make beautiful gardens. They make sweaters. They make anything that we can add the word make to is an art form. So just that everyone is art. Everything is art. These like really broad general things that we want kindergartners to walk away with understanding. It's combining all of the skills that we've talked about up until this point, dots, dashes, lines, and shapes, that dots evolve to dashes. Dashes are the shortest expression of lines, that lines grow into shapes. Shapes are connected lines. Dots are just mark making and the first expression of mark making. That art can look like something and that art can look like nothing. And talking about these 3 terms, realistic like a photograph, abstract could be like a cartoon. It looks like you know what it is, but it doesn't look as real as a photo. Non-representational art doesn't represent anything. It's a feeling or just painting for the sake of painting or drawing for the sake of drawing. It doesn't represent anything. It's movement. It's putting your whole body into your artwork. It's just expressing to express. It might represent something very specific to the artist, but might not be super obvious to the viewer, or could be. It's kind of a mix of things. There is also a video on the YouTube channel, Art with Maddie and Dada, and there is an episode on Kandinsky that we watch. It talks about painting to music. Kandinsky had something called synesthesia, and I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but he could see musical notes associated with a color and color associated with music. So it's like an extra sensation. So that episode sort of hits on art and music combined. We also have the book, The Noisy Paintbrush. So if you didn't already use that book in the Kandinsky peekaboo lesson, you can use it again, and most of the time they don't even remember reading it twice, so you could just read it again or play it from YouTube as a video book option if you don't want to buy and own the book, or you can get it at the library, for example. We just play some music, and it's super open-ended, like there's no wrong way to do the lesson. It is important that there's student voice and choice and that everybody can do this. My grandmother could do this. A 3-year-old can do this. Art is for everybody, is kind of the thing that I want to hit on over and over again, that they are artists and they have to find their art form in life, and that everything is art. Everyone is art. So that's kind of like the overview. And then in the next video, 9.2 will be the for kids part. So a slideshow and the hands-on directions, which will be like a review of how to care for materials like the paintbrush, and then kind of just letting them loose after we just talk about how to care for our materials and care for our space. It's always good to review. But thanks for watching. We do have a Facebook group called Art Teacher Maven Hangout or Art Teacher Maven Lounge, something like that, where you can go and ask questions, because a lot of the videos, the comment section is shut off, so we don't get any feedback because the videos are listed for kids. So if you would like to leave feedback, questions, make requests, that is where I would recommend doing that. Thank you for watching. Subscribing does help the channel, and it is free to subscribe.